Previously on Marvel's Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D.
The Chronicoms want to take Earth and fear only S.h.i.e.L.D. can stop them.
So they plan to eliminate S.h.i.e.L.D. from history, and if we hadn't jumped when we did...
The fight would have ended before it ever began.
So wait, the Zephyr's a time machine now?
In a sense. There are critical launch windows leading to specific points in time and space. Fitz called them tides. The Chronicoms took one and we followed them here.
I have a job for you.
If you can deliver this to the docks, then
My employer will reward you.
the Chronicoms are after someone else, named Freddy.
Why are you doing this?
Because you are the threat.
I'll keep them safe. Meet back at Koenig's. Any idea why they were after you, kid?
I'm just supposed to make a delivery tonight.
His full name, what is it?
Wilfred Malik. Why?
Wilfred Malik, as in father of Gideon Malik, future head of HYDRA in America.
If the Chronicoms kill Malik, then HYDRA's stamped out before it ever takes hold and S.h.i.e.L.D. is never formed.
To save S.h.i.e.L.D.
We have to save HYDRA.
Now what's going on, man? It's Chuck Town Mozzie and I am the MCU watcher. Now today we're gonna be going over the second episode of the Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Know Your Onions. Now the rest of these reviews, we're gonna go over everything a little quicker than the first episode, as I went more in depth just in case you were new to the series. Now I gotta give out the usual spoiler warning if you haven't seen the last episode. Now especially if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is gonna be a quick video, so let's get into it. Now in episode 1, the team figures out who the Chronicoms target is, and it's Freddy, and they save him at the last minute. So we find out that Freddy is the father of Gideon Malik, head of HYDRA. So by pulling this thread, S.h.i.E.L.D. would have never been formed to deal with HYDRA. So the team is in a dilemma on what to do. Now Coulson stresses that the most important thing is not to disrupt the timeline and let HYDRA be created so S.h.i.E.L.D. can be created. Now he fears that something even bigger could take HYDRA's spot. Now Quake wants to go ahead and kill him now and stop the death that HYDRA brings. Now Simmons points out if they do that, they will return to a future that they won't recognize. Now in the first episode I told you that the vials were some sort of super soldier serum. I just didn't give it much thought after that. I didn't know how much of the MCU that Marvel plans to use in this series because only the first season was heavily tied in. So Gemma finds a green substance on the shoe of the lady that handed Freddy the vials. Now Gemma is a world-class biochemist amongst other things. Now she finds out that the substance is in fact the super soldier serum, and the super soldier serum belongs to Johann Schmidt, the Red Skull. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't know, HYDRA and Marvel is considered like Nazis, and the Red Skull would be Hitler. But according to the show time travel rules, now let's say they kill Freddy and the Red Skull was never created. What if Steve Rogers would have never took the super soldier serum? Now that would have key implications for the entire timeline. You know what I'm saying? Now Captain America helps form the Avengers and take down Loki, and also in Endgame, Cap was instrumental in giving the heroes enough time for Doctor Strange to bring everyone to the battlefield. Now Daisy doesn't listen, and when she gets in touch with Deke, she tells him to take the shot if he gets it and lets him know who he is, as Mac and Deke were with Freddy the whole episode, unable to communicate with the team, and Freddy was giving them the runaround on who he is. Now Deke does get a chance to take the shot and thinks about it, and Mac tells him to stand down, but it was all interrupted by the Chronicoms attacking. So apparently how the ship works is that the windows in time called the tides, they have a limited time before it closes and opens up somewhere else in time, and the ship is synchronized with the tides. So if the window closes, the ship goes along with it. Now they secure the timeline and make sure Freddy makes his delivery. Now Gemma lets everyone know there's 30 seconds until the window closes and they have to shut the door or the ship will be torn apart. Now Enoch is on the way back to the ship, but he runs out of time as he's left in the year 1931. Now Chronicoms don't age, so whatever time the team jumps to, he'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Now the episode ends with Koenig and Enoch mixing drinks at the bar. Enoch will spend his time there preparing for the team's arrival. Now May, she's still not acting like herself, and May ends up fighting Enoch as he tries to keep her on the ship. Now Agent May is dead set on helping the team and doesn't even care what time she's in. Now she almost destroys Enoch, and the only reason she stopped is because the team pulled up. Now she isn't even phased at all when she sees LMD Coulson Coulson and says nothing has changed, he's still dead. Now, being brought back to life also weighs heavy on May, as they were together one of the times that he died. Now, so this is going to be interesting to tell how the relationship plays out the rest of the season. Now, the Chronicons are set on the same tide, so wherever the team pops up, the Chronicons will be there. So I'm assuming that they're going to try to pull another thread. And Yo-Yo is questioning herself about using her abilities after she's still recovering from the strike that almost killed her last season, and she is feeling very vulnerable. But I feel like she'll be fine, as I don't think she's fully healed. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about the first episode and leave it down in the comments. Now, this should play out to be a very interesting season. Now, I'll make sure I get all the reviews out faster. Now, make sure you subscribe and hit that noti bell. Now, anyone made it to the end, man, thanks for watching, y'all, boy.